Hello, everybody. I am not sure if this is going to work tonight, honestly. My internet's being kind of funky. But we're going to do our best. So, last time we played... Oh, Sean. Hey, my dude. It is gaming time. I have been trying for like half an hour to get my internet to cooperate with me. I'm pretty sure I have it now. I'm still dropping some frames, but before I was dropping like 80% of my frames, and now I've dropped like 4%. So this is like a noticeable improvement, you know? But it's Paper Mario time, baby. I don't wanna miss out on more of this. Welcome to Papyrus Mark. Alright, so what do you guys got in the bad shop? You guys got anything good? Shrink Stomp, don't care. Power Rush P. That could be good. Ooh, Super Appeal is tempting. Oh, dropping attack power by 1 but regaining flower power per attack is interesting. Increases attack power by 2 when Mario's in danger. I don't even know how much badge space I have. I have some badge space. You need 1 BP to use that. It's basically free. You've never played one of these before, Sean. Oh, man. 1 badge point for that one? Yeah, let's go. And... yeah. Okay, so this might actually be a strategy to get Mario and friends down to, like, danger levels and have 4 extra attack as long as I can keep defending well. It's tempting. But no, these are such good games. I have very fond memories of the Paper Mario series in my time playing them. I've really, the main ones I've played are this one and the one on the Wii with Super Paper Mario. I've played a little bit of the 3DS one, but it wasn't doing it for me, to be honest. But I am tempted. I have the one for the Switch, and I'm going to be checking that out at some point. But Sean, I was gonna ask you how you're doing, man. Like I was literally like setting up to stream tonight, and I said to myself, I should message Sean soon because I have not spoken to him in a while. But you beat me to it. 8493. 3 of our numbers are on there, but in the wrong order, and none of them in the right position. Classic. I don't want you to replace my number. I like my number. Literally 1984. The Switch one is a meme. Yeah, like I'm truly not sure what they're doing with it, but I love the idea of it. You've been okay? Really busy? That's fair. What this? Oh, we're straight up at... I figured getting to Twilight Town was going to be a lot more difficult, considering how much struggle I went through trying to get into Glitzville. Quit your job and starting a new one this week. Oh, man. Also, I've been playing League. Oh, you've fallen to the darkness, brother. So... was it just time to move on from the job, or like did something happen there? Also, what are you doing now? If that's something that you're fine with sharing on the internet. Oh. Okay, the pipe rejected me. Dude, I get enough of this I play video games to escape reality. Oh, right, I forgot that those guys exist. Don't do it, you bastard. Oh no, this is the worst. The pipe said no. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't trying to stomp on this guy. Alright. Yeah, the community for League is kind of rough in my limited experience, admittedly. Alright, that takes care of those guys. Alright, so what I was actually trying to stomp on was this. Although I might have already done that earlier. That's fine. Big merger between companies. Nobody was interested in listening to people who knew what they were doing. Oh, that's... Why did I jump on another one? This is not my brightest moment. I will be honest. Yeah, that always sucks. I don't like that kind of situation. What? I was holding R, but that's fine. Oh, and he's sleepy sheeping me? Just don't. More teaching now? Less hours for double the pay? Dang, yeah. Like, friggin' take it, dude. Alright, well, Yoshi's asleep, so I'll just... Or sorry, Loon's asleep. How have I been? I've been pretty good. You know, enjoying being back into streaming, honestly. It's been too long. I'm having fun with playing video games. I've been work's keeping me busy, really. Yeah, really not a lot to share on my end. It's really just like more of the usual. Is this my first time playing through the game? No, so I'm actually doing right now this is a series that I'm doing called Nostalgia Trip, which is just me playing through a bunch of games from my childhood, either ones that I played myself and had a lot of fun with. Some of the ones that I play in the future are going to be ones that I never had a chance to play myself, but always wanted to. Right now, this one is kind of in between. I played a bunch of this game, but I never actually got a chance to finish it. So this is going to be my first time like going through the entirety of the game, but I've played a good chunk of it before. Alright. Yo, Prof, we found your pipe and that thing's all stopped up. We tried and tried, but we couldn't break through it. Got any drain cleaner? I mean, we tried once. I admittedly didn't put any extra effort in on that. So that's on me. What? You can't get through the pipe, you say? How odd. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea of what you could do. But then, brain blast. Oh, of course. I've heard that a fellow from Twilight Town lives here in Rogueport. If anybody knows how to get through the pipe, it'll be him. His name was, dang, what was it? Ah, yes, the lover of dark places, Darkly. Oh my goodness, it's him. It's Darkly. I knew he was going to come back. I've seen him loitering right here in this part of town in the past. Look for Darkly. Oh, I know exactly where Darkly is. Don't you worry. This is a fantastic game. I cannot get enough of it. Hello, Darkly. It is you. Hi there. The name's Darkly. Do you guys need something? Huh? You want to know how to get through the pipe to Twilight Town? We must be edgy and dark. Is Canada safe at the moment? I feel like whenever we talk, something awful is happening. I mean, we've got some shitty politicians, but I mean that's kind of par for the course, honestly. I don't think there's anything like particularly worrying happening lately. It's just kind of keeping an eye out to make sure those guys don't get any more power than they already have. All right, couldn't be easier. You just need to have something that has your name written on it. Do I just get a name tag? Don't you have anything that has your name written on it? Come on, everyone does. No? Really? Okay, hang on, I'll write it for you. What's your name? Mario, huh? Okay, I'll write it here on the seat of your overalls. M-A-R-I-O, right? So you just... Perfect, while I'm at it, I'll write your partner's name, too. What's your name? Oh, that's Loon, baby. Why is he... Watch where you're drawn, buddy. I can't believe he just... I'm imagining the poster they just put out for the Mario movie, but with, like, Mario drawn on his ass. Like those booty shorts that you can get that say Juicy, but on Mario. I don't know what errand is taking you to Twilight Town, but I hope it goes well. I'll be rooting for you. Where can I get someone to ride on my ass? Sean, just come visit Canada. I'll be here. All right, time to return to the pipe. I thought it was way too easy that we just were in the pipe immediately. We put in like 0 work to earn that entrance to Twilight Town. After all the running around that we had to do to get to Glitzville, it just felt incorrect. All right, Loon. Let's go. Into the pipe. Real this time? Real. All right. Let's go. For pigs, the bell tolls. It's a... The chapter title goes pretty hard for a Paper Mario game. I never enjoyed playing Yoshi in Smash. Oh my goodness. Why is that pig 3D? Out of all things, why is the pig 3D? The German version of this, Mario doesn't stick his hand up the same way he does here. That makes sense. Oh no. This place gives me the creeps. Is this Twilight Town? Hey. It's been a long time since anyone's come from outside. You've come from far away? Yeah, those clothes of yours. I'm pretty sure you guys must be adventurers, right? This is a bad time to arrive. Wait, but you're adventurers. Maybe it's the perfect time. Wait, what? A bad time? What do you mean by that? Come on, tell me. We all know what it means when characters in video games say a bad time. Cue up Megalovania. Oh, gee whiz, I don't know. It's a scary tale to hear, and scary to tell, too. Oh, the bell tolls. Oh no, the bell rang again. Oh, this is so awful. Who could it be now? Oh. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. What's going on in this weirdo town? Oh, badness. Now poor Freddy got turned into a pig. Not good. This is just gonna be an... Okay, this is an actual different person. Man, I haven't played Undertale in a while. I'm excited for more Deltarune though. I will say that. I mean, not like it's a controversial opinion. Who are you, Gramps? Why is our like mentor in every area like an old person? I'm the mayor of this poor town. Some call me Dour. I'm not exactly the sharpest fellow, but I do believe you're adventurers, right? This isn't the place for the telling of tales, sadly. Come to my home. I don't know what it is about the pigs, but I love that like everything is flat except for the environment and the pigs. Deltarune was pretty good, but did they really need to steal Falco? Yeah, I'm just disappointed that he didn't like... You didn't get to like wave shine with him in battle. Alright, my traveling friends, welcome to Twilight Town. Well, I'd like to welcome you, but welcoming people is generally a good thing, and it's nothing but bad here. I mean, welcome to life. As you may have guessed, our town has been cursed. Whoa, cursed? Yes, cursed. That is the right word, right? Yes, of course it is. You see, beyond town is a forest, and in its heart is an ancient building, the creepy steeple. Man, that... I don't know what it is, but saying creepy steeple just feels fun. The dark creature who lives there, its curse ordains that when the steeple bell rings, one of the Twilighters living here in the village becomes a pig. Will my loved ones become swine? Will I too become a curly-tailed oinker? I'm so worried I can't sleep at night. Of course, night and day are pretty similar here. If this keeps up, well, the village will all be one giant pig pen, which would be bad. Let me give you some advice. Leave us. Leave before you too get pigified. What's wrong with Yoshi's head? So that is, I'm pretty sure, just like a weird little tuft of hair. This is an egg that we hatched while we were in the last world, and this Yoshi is our bud, and we have named it Loon because Lunatic in the chat redeemed the pick a name redeem to name the Yoshi after Loon. Alright. Dude, I want to get pigified, though. Not gonna happen, Gramps. We're looking for something really important. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a star-shaped rock called a crystal star. I don't know about any crystal star thing, but in Creepy Steeple, there's a glittery red stone shaped like a star. I don't know anything about a star, but there's a star. Whoa, are you serious? That's gotta be the crystal star. Gotta be. You people, you aren't thinking of going to Creepy Steeple, are you? Unthinkable. Alright, old man. I'm gonna show you unthinkable. So what's with these pigs? Can we just... Oh. Okay, so we can talk to the pigs. Oinkity, oinkity. Very important. Living in this dark place. It's so depressing, you know? I don't really care if I turn into a pig or not. Well, that's good, buddy, because it's coming for you. There is no escape. I want to, like, Zelda some pots, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Need to call the cops about those piggies. Oh, is that true? That's kind of a cool little thing about the Yoshi. I was not aware that its color could be different. Alright. I like that the inn is just like some dude's home. Refresh your body and soul at our lovely Twilight Inn. Our rate is 10 coins. No. I don't need it. I just wanted to see how much you'd be gouging out of my wallet. I'm too good for you. Alright. It's a lot of piggies. Oh, there's somebody crying inside the shop? Alright. What's the over-under on somebody inside here having been turned into a pig already? Called it. Oh, a customer. I'm sorry, we're not open right now. Huh? Why am I crying? My husband's been turned into a pig. A pig. I mean, what if your husband was already a pig? My husband went to the woods yesterday to collect herbs, but no husband came home. Instead, a pig returned. This pig. We got in a fight before he left, and I had called him a chauvinist pig. And now he really is a pig. But he has a sweet side, too, like cooking my favorite food on my birthday, you know? And when shoppers get rude, my husband escorts them out in such a manly way, you know? Oh my goodness, there's so much... Okay, hold on, wait. I caught something about him sneaking money from the till, but boys will be boys, you know? I'm pretty sure. So, are you even listening? I tried to keep up with some of it, but there was just a point where that wasn't gonna happen. So, hey, could you figure out some way to restore my husband to normal? I'll do whatever I can to help. You can even take anything in the storeroom that might help you, you know? Alright, I guess. Oh, nice. We just stole an inn coupon from behind the sign. Oh, yeah, no. So, Mario gives no shits about anything in this game. Like, there's a whole thing going on with Luigi, where every time I come back from a chapter, Luigi has a chapter of his own story to recount to me, and Mario just falls asleep every time. Like, Luigi starts talking and Mario is out cold. It's kind of hilarious. What's that? It's locked? My husband must have taken the key with him and lost it in the woods. Okay, but honestly, like, Luigi's story is pretty fun to follow along with. I've been reading every bit of it once we get back into town. Alright, let me go into the woods. I require a key to open a shop, storeroom, and then also steal a crystal star. A nasty monster lives in the woods past here. I'm serious. That's what somebody said. If you still want to go through even after hearing that, you need the mayor's permission. Right, the old nasty monster beyond the gate. That sounds familiar. Well, you know what we have to do, Mario. Let's go ask Mayor Dower for permission. We just talked to the man. Let him... Oh, well. There's somebody right there that's probably about to get pigified. The bell, Mario. The bell. That must mean someone's going to... Whew, I hate to say it, but I'm glad it wasn't me. Let me guess. Huh? Where's the mayor? Oh, no. Oh, man. You think this pig is Mayor Dower? This is awful. What do? We need his permission to get through that gate. Let's forge his signature. All right. All right, so we can't become the mayor by right of combat, I suppose. Hey, you got any ideas? Will it feel weird to turn into a pig? Do pigs feel stuff? I'm not looking forward to this. Man, I can't believe the mayor's just dead. That's it. Oh, wait. Wait. Please tell me the guy that was guarding the gate and wouldn't let us through without the mayor's permission just got turned into a pig too. Where do you think the gatekeeper went? Oh, he turned into a pig. I feel bad for saying this, but that's good for us, Mario. We can just walk through. You fucked pig. What a fantastic turn of events. All right, I see something in here. A black key. Oh, that was real easy. We didn't even we walked like 4 steps past the gate. The guy couldn't have just like watched us. Just like, hey, we're just gonna like we'll still be within eyesight. I brought the key. I'm pretty sure. Or is that a key for something else entirely? Strange black key, but what could it be for? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not for the shop, if that's... Dropping frames pretty regularly at the moment? Oh, come on. I don't like my internet today. Not a fan. Okay. If this is how it's gonna be, I might not continue for tonight because I don't want to. I want to figure this out and not. Thank you for the follow, Scott. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I don't want to sit here and try and stream while you guys are having a crappy experience. So I might call this one here and try and figure out what's going on and fix it before Thursday when I stream again. And I mean, we've got an idea of what to look forward to. You're still having fun? I mean, I don't like I'm looking at the stream playback and I feel like I would have a difficult time wanting to watch a stream that was being like this. And I feel like I don't like trying to show you guys a stream that I wouldn't watch myself, you know? I guess that's where I'm coming from. So, yeah, I think I am gonna probably stop for tonight. I'm sorry that it wasn't yeah. Like, I'm sorry that it wasn't a perfect stream. I will try and figure my shit out for Thursday, and we'll be back to continue this properly. But for now, thank you guys for joining me for a little bit. Fingers crossed that I can do this for real on Thursday, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. We're back. Things should be more cooperative today. Fingers crossed. Last time, things were kind of crappy. But, I mean, just preliminary looking, we're looking better today already. And I'm excited to get into this. We've had a very brief stream on Tuesday where things were kind of uncooperative. The gist of what's happened is that we've arrived here in Twilight Town. Things are a little weird. We've got these three-dimensional pigs. People in town keep getting pigified. And we're here to find out what exactly is going on. Right before I finished streaming last night, we were held up at the gate by a gentleman who told us that we needed permission from the mayor in order to leave town. When we went to the mayor, he had been pigified. And when we came to the guard to tell him that the mayor had been pigified, the guard too had been pigified. So now there's nobody stopping us and we can just wander to our heart's content. And that is exactly what we will do. That was the least useful. Alright. There are just like these blocks that there's... Oh, okay, I was facing the wrong way there. I just need to actually have aim. Alright, these guys are a little more resilient. But between a jump and a power stomp, they should be, oh my goodness. 6 attack power. We can't allow that. And dead. Alright, yeah, I didn't even want to see what those guys looked like when they attacked us with +6 power. We didn't get to see what a single attack from them looked like without 6 power. Oh, come at me, bro. Alright. Just getting out ahead of the situation here. Okay, I want that one to not use that mushroom. So we can take 2 of them out at once. Oh, do we get to keep it? Oh no, that's a life shroom. He just comes back at full health. Damn it, we played right into his hands. Alright, we'll get this one on the ground. I realize I could have just taken out the one by jumping on him and shelling him, but, you know, I'm not one for planning, so instead I'll just block. Oh, actually, since he's in danger now, our attack power goes up. And our attack power goes up from this too. Alright, things are about to get a little spicy. How much damage is this gonna do? 5 damage per stomp. I will take it. And that'll kill that guy. They were a little ruder to us than we wanted them to be, but we survived. Actually, having Coops out is going to be very helpful against these lads. Oh, 3 of them? Alright. There's one down. We don't have to worry about him. I guess this is just going to be a matter of hoping that Coops doesn't get murdered here. Oh no, they're going to power themselves up first. We're pretty much golden here. Because I can use the super hammer. Deal damage to both of them. And I'm going to hope that this is enough to take them out. I'm hoping it's 7 health. Nope, I think they have 8. But, I mean, it does work out that they went for Mario instead of Coops. Because that would have been disastrous. Oh yeah, I forgot that we can have a larger audience now. Before, our limit was 50 people in the audience, but now we've got 55. And probably, I would guess, room for 60. Alright, I wanted more coins, but sure, what can you do? Hello, Piggy. Froink, he says. Oh, this is a Coops situation, if he would look the right way. Thank you, my dude. That's the shop key. I don't know what the black key was for, but I guess we'll find out. No enemies? No enemies? Yeah, alright. They're really making it easy on us. Alright, what's in this building, by the way? This is... nothing interesting. Alright. Hello, ma'am. I have acquired the key to your storage room, and I'm going in. Oh. Oh. Alright, jam and jelly. Restores 50 health. Makes you invisible, so attacks against you missed. Life shroom. I feel like we're about to be cursed again. Oh, boost Mario's defense by 1. How much room do I got for that? That takes 5? Yikes. That is actually pretty rough. Because I want to boost Mario's defense, but also that's a lot of points. All right. Oh, I have the black key. This is what the black key was for. Hold up. Hey, who's there? I just heard a voice. There's no way that people could be here. Seriously, that's just so unlikely. It's a me? Huh. What's that you say? You've seen a chest like this before. Get out of here. No, I'm not like those chests, I promise. Look at my eyes. Tell me I'm lying. Sir, you are a chest. I'm not, seriously. Just get me out of here, you'll see. Don't make me beg. What? Come on, you know how ridiculous you sound right now. I'm laughing in here. You honestly think I'm gonna curse you when I get out? Curse you? Well, I did plan on doing something to you, but it's not so much a curse as a really wonderful new ability that will allow you to go to special places. Doesn't that sound nice? Mario is considering it. Come on. Please, just find the key and open the chest, okay? I know it's here somewhere. I just can't go look for it myself, because I'm in here. So, pretty please? Heart. Alright, you know what? I'm feeling generous. We'll think about it. Downsides, we're probably going to get cursed. Upsides, cool new ability, he promises. Oh, thank goodness. You're going to let me out. Oh, happy day. We fools. Who could have seen this coming? Truly, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, you can't fool me. What were you expecting? Did you think a lovely lady would pop out or something? Now I'm gonna hit you with the king of curses, the cursiest curse ever. Fear my terrible power. You will know the pain of having your body roll up. Be cursed. Wee, now you're cursed, loser. Savor your suffering. When this curse strikes you, you won't even be able to walk. That's how awful it is. Wee, your suffering amuses me, and so I laugh. Now, show me your cursed plight so I can laugh all the more. Just press and hold R, then rotate the left stick repeatedly. Oh, okay, that's a cute way to activate it, because we turn ourselves into paper and then we roll our shit up. Your pathetic misery thrills me to the core. You must roll around like a silly cardboard tube. Oh, how you'll be laughed at. Now, do you understand the depth of your own agony? Yeah, I get it. I understand. Press B to return to normal. Don't forget, Mushbrain. Oh, but I didn't press B. I leave you to suffer, fools. Koops looks like he really wasn't enjoying that suffering. But I'm fine with it. Hello, sir. Lo-oink, lo-oink. Alright. So I guess now we have a way to get around. This better be worth checking my email for. RDM issue 3. The Access Express ran late for the first time in 10 years today as a suspicious incident activated station security measures. Area youth and huge train enthusiast Lackey, age 18, was found taking pictures in an employee-only area near the Express and was gang-tackled by local Samaritans. I understand how much people are into trains, but we've got safety and security measures to uphold, blustered the train engineer. The youth was released with just a warning, this time. This week we highlight the Glitzville sales stall. Though they've never attracted as many customers as the nearby hot dog stand, the proprietor is certain that any day now people will in fact notice that his shop exists. Early on in our interview, the owner of the nearby hot dog stand cornered our reporter and had this to say: "Who needs sales stall? My hot dog gives you all you want. Only 10 coins, now!" A minor scuffle broke out shortly thereafter, but we're happy to report that no one was seriously injured. Apparently everyone in Glitzville knows how to roll with a punch. Oh, cooking for rookies. Hey there, rookies. Flex your bendy straws, because today's recipe is for fresh juice. Just blend honey syrup until you get a nice frothy texture and enjoy. Try one in the morning to start your day off right. You'd literally just blend honey syrup? And that's juice. Alright, you know, pop off, I guess. We're just getting started, people. Okay. They have some interesting recipes. Alright, Coops is kind of in need of some recuperation. Comedy. So we are going to hit the inn, because it's also going to restore our flower points, which we are kind of desperately in need of. Alright, you got a spare bed? I'll use it. Yeah, I'll stay. Oh, you have an inn coupon. Yeah, I'll use it. We're having a free nap. If we wanted to, we could just... Like, it's very out of the way. Oh, did you sleep well? Well, have a nice twilight. What this? Oh, I can just steal a peach. Cool. Yeah, I mean... If I really wanted to waste my own time, I could just always travel back to Glitzville, because I own the champion's bed, and that shit's fancy. So I can just heal up and restore everything for free. I could just go around these guys. But what fun is that, you know? Like, I just want to slaughter them. Hey! I'm not used to the, I'm not used to the text-to-speech, and I wasn't expecting it to read out the pugs. But thank you, friggin' 14 months. It's been a treat having you around, and I hope you've had a good time being here. How's your evening going? Alright, I multi-bounce these guys. It's gonna get them on the ground. And then Coops can do the rest. Fantastic. Yep. Alright, these guys are just gonna, like, make themselves buff because they think they're better than me. Just went out to the LCBO and relaxing now. Solid, solid. We do love hitting up the LCBO. Did you get anything good? I mean, I imagine you did. You wouldn't just go out there to browse. I don't want to deal with that guy in particular. He looks like a jerk. Bye. Alright, time to use our newfound ability. Oh yeah, we just got cursed, and now we can roll ourselves up. Peach vodka, your newest addiction. You know what? Totally fair. You have always been a big fan of Peach. And me too, but, you know, the Nintendo character, not always the flavor. Although I do like peach-flavored things too. Let's go. We're very small now. Alright. Coops has been invaluable to us so far, so we're gonna... What is the little flower buddy? Hey there, pal. You look so happy. It's flowy, yeah. Not for long it isn't. Look at it. It's dead. I just killed his friend. And all he knew how to do was run. He just... I feel bad now. But also, like, it was kind of funny. Oh, these poor flower dudes. Now I just want to fight more of them just to see if that's normal. That one's shiny. He's dizzy. Alright. No, no. Oh. Okay, he used the item. Sir. Okay. Pardon? This bastard. I was not ready for that. Oh no, he's gonna... Okay, good. Run, please. You may say I'm looking fine AF tonight, and thank you. I know it. But, you know, feel free to say it more. I won't turn it down. Oh. Okay, so this just in. Little flower boys, bitches, don't need to worry about them. Big flower boys. Fear is the appropriate response for those ones. So we prime them with that attack. And then, okay, Power Lift increases attack and defense power. We're gonna Earth Tremor, honestly. Why Sparkle Flower Boy exist? He is... I don't know, but he's terrifying. He possesses power that few men can only dream of. And most men don't dare to dream. But flowers are weak to earthquakes, I think. Not weak enough. Okay, good. They may not be weak, but they're scared. So, you know, we take it. Throw a hammer at one foe no matter where it is. That's actually kind of big. Because my main gripe with hammer attacks is being unable to yeet effectively, you know? You can't just... Hello? Is this... Okay, this is the solution. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not able to attack enemies further back using the hammer. Which sucks, because I like attacking enemies further back using the hammer. It's the same thing with Koops. If there are enemies that can't be jumped on, but they're behind enemies that can be jumped on, I just have to wait. This seems like... Okay, I tried. Is this just going to be a lot of flurry? Oh. Strange indeed. Let me in. Oh. Oh. That's not how any of this works. I was right, but too soon. Yeah, I'm used to that. Hello? Oh. Why did I not fall in the food? Nailed it. I have never once faltered in my quest for supremacy over all of my enemies. Not like a... I would have picked a different word if I realized how it would have sounded. That's all I'm gonna say. Honestly, I'm just gonna Earth Tremor it. I'm just trying to establish dominance here, not anything more sinister. We're getting so good at these, but sometimes I do still fuck them up. So, we're gonna hope that I don't. Excellent. And that should take out at least the flower boys, I'm pretty sure. Oh, apparently it's gonna take everyone but the flower boys. Which is fine, but I want the flower boys to be dead too, so, you know, that. Good night, sweet princes. I hope they drop whatever items they had. Yeah, what even is this? Shooting star. Drop shooting stars on all enemies and confuses them. Yeah, let's take it. We're doing a lot... Oh, okay, cool. I was just about to say, we're doing a lot of exploring and not getting any, like, cutscenes or anything. But, welcome to the creepy steeple. Creepy steeple. That monster lives here, right? This place makes me woozy. Mario, let's just get that crystal star and get out of here quickly. No. True, anybody who lives inside, they would be creepy steeple people. As opposed to steepy creeple people. No, no thank you. Oh, he's so small and weak. His eyes bugging out of his head. This lad, he was alone and lonely in a cave, and we showed him the error of his ways. That seems like that should be a path somewhere. No, I've discovered. All right, what's in here? I have never been less intimidated by a group of foes. That's me. Always ready to fight and completely forgetting about how enemy attacks work in this game. Listen, okay, I'm doing my best. We are gonna quickly swap out our foe struck first this time. So, here's the deal. That's not what I meant to press. That is such an unhelpful thing to do. We need Loon. That's really the main thing here. Because Loon can't gulp. It's not a thing Loon can do. Forbidden, you know? I don't think any of us have options to flip the enemy. Because jumping on him won't do anything for Mario. I mean, I guess I have an earthquake that I could use. Hammer won't work, because his defense is too high, and he won't... Glad I defended against that. Yeah, his defense is too high, the hammer won't damage him. His defense goes down when I flip him over. See, like, look at this. That's unfortunate. We're gonna Earthquake once again, I think, because there's one of them in that crowd anyway, and there's not really anything I can do to flip them. Although if we level up, we'll have all our stuff refilled. Okay. Oh. No. No. Quaker Oats? Wahoo! Alright. Earthquake, you must help us once again. I realize why you're saying Quaker Oats now. I made the brain thinkings. I'm thinking this time. Honestly, we do burn through flower points a lot, so that's going to be our next upgrade. There was a bit of a jump in logic there, but it's fine. It's fine. Here, we're going to flip these lads over so that they're ready to murder. And we're going to get Loon ready to go. She's got some power to her. Why? Why was that even a consideration? And of course we're dealing with that. Alright. You named your Quagsire in Pokemon Quaker Boat. Solid. Okay, quit flipping over, dude. Mario. You suck. Come on, Loon. Bring it home. Hero. At least one of us is able to put in work. This cave is torture. That's really all I can say. Wonderful. Alright. So, we're gonna kill this one first so it can't use items. This is my divine punishment. I don't know what for, but I guess we'll find out. Or we won't. I'll just suffer in silence. Multi-bounce is honestly putting in work for us today. Because Mario can just keep them from attacking, and Loon can just do this. I can scream, it's okay, nobody can hear me anyway. I'm not in space. Sir. Why is he... Why did he just make him wet? Alright, we don't need to multi-bounce anymore, because since there are two enemies, we can have each of us stun one. Sprinkle a little water on him. Oh no. Who's... Okay, can't... Don't throw shit at me. I'm performing for you guys. Right? No, he made the Buzzy Beetle wet, not Mario. Mario's dry as a bone. Okay, good. Loon actually connected with the attack. Also, hello, Chex. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a lovely evening, or whatever time it may be for you. Wait, why are you arriving now? The fight's over. Oh, we got more star points. That's the first time I've seen that one. That's new. That curse... I paid for that curse a couple episodes ago, and it has been putting in work since then. Execute superbly to damage all mid-air enemies. That seems like an incredibly specific thing to use. Also, I literally cannot go that way. Cool. Also, I don't like that you highlighted that Shy Guy makes Mario wet message. I have feelings about that. Alright. I'm torn between Loon and Koops. For now, we'll keep Loon out. She just put in work, so... Alright. Time to use our new ability to just... Woo! Weirdest power. Alright, let us in. Oh, hydrate from Michaela. Have a good one. This one's for you. Delicious. Oh, immediately let us in. Ooh, alright. Okay. Free Shine Sprite, 2 chests to open. A cookbook. A rather old cookbook penned by Maitre Delish. I see a star shard back here. A star piece, sorry. And what do we have here? Ice Smash. Execute superbly to freeze a foe into immobility. Funky. It looks like we have room for one more curse here. We got paper airplane, we got tube mode, and we got paper mode. So there's room just above for one more. Oh yeah, I was gonna go into my inventory to see what was up with this cookbook. That's literally all the information I get. I guess I'll figure out the rest some other time. Alright, let's roll. Huh. Alright, what's behind door number 1? A boo. My friends are all gone. I'm so very lonely. Alright, well, I mean, I could be here for you, but you're just here to complain. My friends have all been taken away. So lonely. You guys should... You guys should kiss. There's 2 friends across the hall from each other. Alright, let... Give... Is this going to be another, like, blow thing? It's not going to be another blow thing. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so I see a key up there. Which means we have to get up there somehow. Who, what, when, where, and why? Oh, I just walk into it. It's a Keyblade? True. I want to see Kingdom Hearts and Mario, like, properly cross over. Oh. I genuinely thought that was going to be another, like, Boo yelling at me about how he doesn't have any friends. What? Welcome to the void. And on the other side of the void, a chest. Flower Saver. Drop FP used when Mario attacks by 1. That could actually be big, but it's probably going to be big expensive to put on. 4, actually. Not as bad as I was expecting. We can cut out... No, damage dodge is actually really helpful. Power plus P is a nice thought, but... What can I use with my one last thing? Maybe Power Smash. I do like Mario and Loon in the void. Is there anything on this side? No. Literally just a wall. That doesn't seem ominous whatsoever. Let's open it. Okay, there we go. It's all the booze, isn't it? It's all the booze. I didn't even have to go to LCBO for it. Joke's on you. Okay, it's quiz time, interloper. Just now, when the box opened, how many of us booze came out? Total. I'm thinking 200. Good, very good. Take this, math nerd. See ya, sucker. Can't believe I just got freaking called out by a boo. Math. It's locked from the inside. I have to go back. There's gonna be so much booze to deal with. Mario's an alcoholic. He can't handle this. Sniff, sniff. Are you going to be mean to me? No. Promise? Come on out, guys. Oh, there's so many. Oh ho ho ho. Wahaha. Okay, well, at least they know that we're not going to be mean to them. How did I land on that? I absolutely should not have won that encounter. Not a chance. I guess I'll just get Loon to defend, because... There we go. I mean, it worked out because it targeted Loon. Oh, here, Hammer Throw works. And that gets it down from the ceiling, which means Loon can do her thing. Solid. Give me your money. Thank you. Like, once again, should not have landed that. I don't know how much I trust this Boo. Okay, he actually can jump on it. Cool. I fully expected to just go straight through that bastard. Take that, fool. He just reminded me of that, like, the cat that goes like... That's all. Alright, there we go. We'll get the bat off the ceiling so that we can do something about it. We'll get Loon to ground pound the Boo, because I don't know what he can do. I can at least defend against the bat. See? Easy peasy. And then I just jump. This area is good for getting us higher levels. We are rising and grinding. What this? What'd it do? That seemed to be something beneficial to us? I guess we'll find out. Ooh. That's a staircase. Oh, this seems like a destination. Hello, Boos. Don't mind me. Oh ho ho, ha 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 ha! They're all laughing. They're having a good time. Bye. All right, and now we do. Okay. That's 3 for 3 on Mario landing jumps that he really shouldn't have been able to land. Why is my crowd 73 piranha plants? This makes me viscerally uncomfortable. Oh. I was curious if Loon could gulp that enemy. Apparently not. Alright, one down though. I thought it was going for Mario. There we go. It's difficult to defend when you don't know which one they're actually trying to hit. Luckily, the pattern for fighting them is pretty easy. It's just a matter of doing it, I guess. Yeah, see, like, I would have had great timing to defend that if they were hitting Mario, but since they targeted Loon, I just looked like a fool. It's fine. Free money. I will take it. There we go. I will agree that that one was me jumping on it. That absolutely should have connected, and it did, so I'm happy. This Boo is our primary, like, this is the wild card, so we make sure he cannot be played. Also, I think our audience is full up at 75, so I'm happy with that. That should be the last enemy in this hallway, based on the... purely guessing based on the pattern from last hallway, yeah. Alright. Also, being now 40 minutes into this live stream, I'm feeling pretty confident. Confident like CONFID and apostrophe T. In that plan. Now I'm feeling better about it. That's a semicolon, just to... Okay, I'm glad you're at least aware. But I'm feeling confident that I have fixed my streaming issue. Because, again, like we're 40 minutes... I was distracted, and now all the boos are laughing at me. I see you back there, buddy. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Don't even... I'll see you guys later. Yeah, so I changed a couple settings around, and it's much more cooperative now. And now my stream isn't dropping like 80% of frames at all, let alone when I tried on Tuesday and I dropped 80% of my frames on a static screen. Oh, the creepy steeple key. So the locksmiths who created the locks for this place and subsequently the keys for those locks, would they be the creepy steeple keeple people? Or I guess if they were the ones that kept the keys, they would be the creepy steeple key keeple people. I'm glad that you decided to join the conversation with that one, Alexis. Thank you. Hey, hang on there, Slick. What are you doing interrupting my me time? Oh, come on. This guy is the monster the mayor was freaking out about? Who are you calling a monster? What's your problem? Why do you need to pick a fight? I'm busy thinking up new pranks and stuff. It's not easy either. Now get lost. I like that this guy's just kicking back in a chair. Looks like a rocking chair too. Oh, that'd be... Is that a cushioned rocking chair? Because I'm here for it. Listen. I don't have reasons for the things that I do. It's just how it is. Of course, you guys won't. No way you ninnies go away quietly, am I right? His walking sound is fantastic. Well, alright then, Slick. Fine. Yes, I turn the villagers into pigs. Big deal. Big deal? You stink, mister. Why'd you want to turn them into pigs anyway? Well... Are we about to get a long-winded explanation? Hey, Gettin, how's it going, man? All people from Brooklyn are evil? No comment. You know, they're all so depressing and boring and dim-witted all the time. So instead of wallowing in gloom, I figured they might as well wallow in mud. Ha! Now the pigs, get it? Isn't that just so perfect? It's like irony or something. So, what? You got a problem with that? I guess you do. So let's play, Slick. That is a big bell above us. I cannot flee this fight. Alright. Oh, his face when I stomp on his head. I'm gonna try mini-egging him. I don't know what that is like. Well, I've made one egg. That did not work. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I guess I'll get down and dirty if you're gonna play it like that, Slick. Oh. Why did he just yeet like that? Also, I wasn't playing it dirty. I jumped on your head. That's what Mario does. If you should know one thing about him, it's that. Alright, we're just gonna trust Loon to do her normal thing. I don't know how the mini-egg shit works. Oh my goodness, the power to that move. Alright, there we go. We defended that one better. What if we just power hammered him? Ooh, 6 damage. Imagine if the background falling on him was what took him out. Also, Loon is going to die. Whoops. Time to regroup here. So you think you're a couple of heavies, huh? Well then, my dear friends, if you thought changing folks into pigs was impressive, then you're gonna love this. I've got something very special for you here. He's so cute, but menacing. Did he just... How do you like them apples? Now that's magic, people. Now you're fighting yourself. Ha! I'm a dang genius. Well, me is a weakling and a coward. And we're getting a damage boost. Let's go. I wish there was a way to skip that animation, but... No, that's not Yoshi, that's Loon. Yuck, 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 yuck. Hold on. What? What? Huh? You beat me? Did we... God, that was easier than I expected. No way. Nuh-uh. There's no way we spent less time in this chapter than in, like, the prologue to the game. Mario defeated the Scourge of Creepy Steeple and found the 4th Crystal Star. I don't buy it until I've, like, beaten the game and not had to come back here for another one. The people of Twilight Town have surely recovered from their awful curse by now. At this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 Crystal Stars will be done in no time. With his back to Creepy Steeple, Mario sets out towards his bright future. There's no way. Okay, good. Loon is calling it out. That's it? That's all you got? Man, this guy was a wimp. That wasn't even fair. Well, who cares, right? We got the Crystal Star, so let's get out of here. We are the fools. Oh. What have I done? Alright. Take a bath. The bath water is solid. I don't like that. We're a B-list star as Shadow Mario. Wait, can I use items? Hold on. Yeah, because we're missing some HP and FP. So this Peachy Peach will replenish some of it. Okay, cool. So I guess we're just Shadow Mario now. This is fine. I could pay to heal myself, but I'm not a weakling. I guess let's go. Just go back to town. Yes, this time we'll take that Mario and get his map. Oh, they're waiting in town for us. Oh, yeah, no, the people have recovered. They aren't pigs anymore. I'm just... Huh. It felt like that was over way too quick. Alright, with this Super Bob-omb here, there's no way we can fail. No, not likely. Good. Vivian, hand me that glorious Super Bob-omb. Huh? Vivian, don't you dare. Does that huh mean what I think it does? I never had it. You were holding it just 2 seconds ago. You said it was too important to trust me with. This woman is so rude. Oh, you terrible liar. Stop making up stories to cover for yourself. If I don't have it, then obviously you must have it, and obviously you lost it. Or are you trying to imply that I lost it, you little lollygagging worm? No, of course not, Beldam. Well, we can't do much without it now, can we? Oh, you are such an idiot. Very well. I'm sure you must have dropped it around here somewhere. So why don't you look for it while Marilyn and I go take a well-earned siesta? And if you don't find it, well, you know what'll happen, don't you? I get punished. This girl is living such a rough life. She does not deserve this. That's right, you little twit, so get cracking. Come, Marilyn, let's leave this useless little fool to her chore. Guh-huh. I just keep thinking of, like, Banjo-Kazooie, like, guh-huh? Alright, Shadow Mario, where are we going? The gate's still locked. Let's roll. Ah. It's funnier every time. I hope Shadow Mario doesn't get stuck in combat, because the action economy is really rough as a single man. Alright. We can make this work. As long as we just avoid every enemy, period, we're golden. I tried to jump over it. I failed. I guess we'll just jump on it. Cool, well, we're gonna have a rough time here. I don't like his attack power being boosted. 9. We're gonna go real quick. Just gonna mash that A button, you know? Bye. No, I don't want to lose my money. I want my money. That was a problem we had last time, was just running out of all of our money. That's too many friends. Actually, I could get by with an Earth Tremor. Crazy Daisy, by the way, is what they're called, apparently. I don't know what the gold ones are called. I do like that, like, Mario's shadow still has the power of all the crystal stars. He's such a perfect replica that whoever that shadow dude is was able to, like, recreate cosmic powers and copy Mario's entire inventory. Oh, right, I forgot that they have more health. Is it just that they run when they're, like, below half health? That was a waste of my star points, honestly. Or my star points. This guy is ready to fight. Oh yeah, no, Alexis, these guys are cowards. They will just run if you leave them above, like, I think under half health, they'll just run. Oh, this one's a little more brave. But, he'll soon learn the error of his ways. There we go. I want to say I intentionally gave him a chance to run, but, I just messed up the action commands. It's fine. Alright, let's get back to town. Maybe we'll find out what the heck is going on here. Because the people are just fine, and that feels wrong to me, you know? People shouldn't just be fine. Guys, thank you? Let's Earth Tremor these guys. It's not going to kill them, but it's going to weaken all of them. Really, I should have just run, now that I think about it, because I still don't have an ally to help me stay alive through all this, you know? But I'm doing excellently with these action commands. What is that? What? What'd it do? Oh, I'm frozen. That's not good. Okay, good. At least the flower was a coward. And these guys are boosting their attack power. That's great. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna see you later. The last thing I... Oh no. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Yeah, you're Mario, right? What a great name. And I really dig this body, too. Man, can I jump now. And hey, you're so popular around here. I get mobbed. I just love being you. Yeah, it's so cool, I don't think I ever want to stop. So, you figured it out by now, right, Slick? Your body and name belong to me now. See, I've got the power to change my shape into anyone I want. Comes in handy. But to really be someone, I need to take their name and body, too. Which means you turn into a shadow and can't use your name. Tough break, Slick. So, okay. The best way I can sum it up... Yeah, Mario's body and existence are on the left. Mario's soul is on the right, trapped in whatever this shadow thing is. And I don't know what the ghost dude's name is, but he's inside me. That's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. I guess it'd be unsporting to ruin you now without a challenge, so I'll give you one chance. If you guess my real name, then I'll give you back your name and body. What do you say, Slick? This'll be fun, right? Now guess, what's my name? Hit me with your best shot. Alright. I'm trusting you. What's his name? Alright, we'll try it. Wrong-amundo, little nobody. Who'd name the kid that? Prepare for doom, Slick. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And don't even think about running from battle here. No running. I have 1 health. Sorry, 2 health. My bad. That bastard was about to throw a rock at me. Okay, so we're gonna Ultra Shroom ourselves to get back to full health. Like, that heals far more than we actually have health-wise. Oh man, he's so weak. He has high defense. What do you... Don't throw a rock at me. Bastard. You like to think his name is you? That's fair. So, is this just a battle of attrition? Just quit throwing rocks! I'm just gonna appeal to the crowd. Hey guys, it's your boy. Okay, so any attack that he does is too... Like, it's too strong, or my defense is too strong for him to get through it. You didn't play this game when you were young, you're confused on why there's a crowd. Basically, just Mario's a... Like, there's some theories that this is like a stage play, basically, and they're just here to watch. But it's generally just a mechanic to show that, like, hey, you're doing well. Is he just copying everything that I'm doing? Because that's quite rude. Anyway, I'm just gonna go. Aw, that's no fun. Yeah, basically, the better you do, the more people you get into your crowd. And your crowd limit can increase when you finish worlds and stuff like that, or like when you get to a certain level, I think. And basically the crowd helps power up You get star points by like appealing to the crowd or doing cool moves. And then star points power your like big special attacks. Like Earth Tremor that I've been using a lot. So, yeah, basically we just want to have a cool... Oh. We want to have a lot of people in our crowd. Spite Pouch. Michaela, it's yours. Briefly does half damage to all foes who attack directly. Oh. I collect the goods and she sells them. Simple. A good shop like a good marriage is dependent on teamwork, my friend. So show your support and buy something. Huh? I do not understand this madness. No, I just do not get it. I remember coming here by that pipe. But it all gets fuzzy after that, and now I do not know why I am here. Not that it is a problem. This little filly is très fetching, huh? Shut up, dude. Oh, this is awkward. I guess that pig wasn't my husband after all. This guy is younger and cuter than my husband, actually. What a strapping fellow. Perhaps it's time I traded in for a new husband. Oh, I'm only fooling. Greetings, welcome to the Twilight Shop. What you need? I'm just gonna go. Bye. Okay. Wait, are there any items here that would help against Big Boy? I could try a Spite Pouch. Or I could try a Thunder Rage. Was like, how... Ma'ams? Hey, we are the Traveling Sisters 3. Hey, I think we were pigs until a moment ago. No way, we're not pigs. But if we were, we'd be such cute ones, huh? Alright, so I guess that's who those 3 pigs were there. Oh, the mayor must be okay now. Oh. What do I do? What do I do? Poor me. Oh, maybe she'll be friendly to me because I am also a weird purple shadow person. Hello. I'm looking for something very important. If I don't find it, my sister's gonna punish me again. But it's just not here. Well. Good luck. I guess I'll be going then. We'll see the mayor. Oh. All of my friends. And how did he get past me? Oh, thank you, thank you. We owe you so much, Mario. Please take this as a token of our thanks. Eat up. No, give it to me. Now, who might you be? I don't remember inviting any shadows to my house. Sorry, but Mario's visiting today. If you don't need anything, please leave. Hey, whoa, wow, look at me, it's me, Mario. Okay. Boy, Mario, you sure got chatty all of a sudden. I mean, you, like, never talk. Oh well, I guess it's not too totally weird or anything. Goombella, you're fired. Mario, you seem kind of different. I mean, you're sort of like the life of the party now, so I guess that's cool. Hoops, you're fired. My, Mario, you're rather dramatic of late, aren't you? To be honest, dear, I rather enjoyed your quiet dignity and strength of character. Alright, Flurry, you can stick around. You appreciate me. Loon? You make the right call. Gonzalez, what's up with you lately? You're kind of freaking me out. I mean, I'm all for acting like a complete loon. But it's not exactly in your character. Alright. Yep, Loon, you can stick around. That's funny. Oh. Free star piece, sure. Oh wait, birds. I can talk to them. Cough, cough, cough. Oh, alright. Very insightful. Thank you, my friends. Oh. Okay, I found the super bomb. Won't Vivian be punished if she doesn't find this? Oh, it would be hilarious if I could just, like, yeet it off the cliff here. The birds are so cute. They're round boys, and I'm here for it. Hey, hey girl. Heard you were looking for some sort of weapon of mass destruction? What? You found it? Yes, let me stand on this side of you to hand it to you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank goodness. At least I won't get punished now. Oh no, it's broken. Good. You were gonna use it on me. Good. I'm glad it's broken. Oh! It must have broken when my sister dropped it. What'll I do? What'll I do? I guess I was just meant to be punished for life. Hey, don't feel bad. It's okay, you were only gonna use it for bad purposes anyway. Thanks, you're very sweet. That actually makes me feel a little better. But what'll I do now? My sisters will be back any minute now. Wait. Because the item got left on the ground too long, it despawned. Hey, wait just a second. What's your name anyway? Won't you tell me? What? I can't hear you. Your name was stolen. I see. Well, I guess that happens from time to time. Wait, no it doesn't. Your name was stolen? That's absolutely crazy. Mario's like, It's a weird day. Gee whiz, you have way worse problems than I do. And you were worried about me that whole time. That's so kind. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna help you get back your name, and your body, and your friends. You are my enemy. Hey, that's okay. Don't worry about my problems. I'm not sure I really want to stay with my sisters anymore anyway. And I feel like I need to repay your earlier kindness. It's the right thing to do. Those damn fake creatures. May I have your name? You fool, now I've stolen your name. Yeah, that's true. I'm also a big fan of, like, can I have a moment of your time? There are so many, like, there are so many expressions that you don't think about, but would be horrifying to have said to you by a fake creature. That's, okay, that was fucking adorable. I love Vivian. Infinitely better than Madame Flurry or fucking Miss Mouse. Vivian, best girl. Here we go. Oh, look at her. She looks like an entire foot taller now all of a sudden. Good for her. Alright, Vivian's abilities. What do you do? Pull Mario into the shadows where they can hide. Oh. Just fucking yeets me into the shadow dimension. This is like that... I'm hiding in the shadows, press X to reemerge. This is like that one thing in Invincible, Michaela. I don't know, I'm pretty sure we've read that far. In battle, Vivian can set enemies on fire with her Shade Fist. Damn, girl. Or she and Mario can hide in the shadows to avoid damage with her Veil move. She's so cute. I guess we need to find out that ghost's real name first, huh? That'll be a start. Now, how are we gonna get that kind of information? Oh hey, I have sort of an idea. Birds pretend to be innocent with people around, but they're actually really well informed from all that flying and eavesdropping. With my power, you can listen in on their conversations without them knowing. So in addition to villagers, let's also try to get some info from the local birds. That's the least I could do for you with my powers. Nice. Oh, I love the way she walks. She just kind of floats. Alright. Hold on. What do the birds have to say? So I was chatting with Rotbeak in Mushroom Town on Instant Messenger yesterday, and he said he'd just gone fiber optic on his home network. You believe that? Rad. I bet he's downloading 100 meg apps with no problems on those fat pipes. He's probably surfing that Feather Club for Crow's site at the speed of light now. Yeah, it just blows me away, all this information age hype you hear about. And yet, it's all games and Featherlaw sites that are driving the technology. Yeah, but I think tech bust survivors can thrive if they get viable business Birds. This game is like 2004. Why are these birds talking about... Sorry, I loved, like, Probably getting like 100 megs on those fat pipes. Birds talking about fat pipes. Anyway, I've been really depressed lately thinking about the depletion of fossil fuels. Yeah, tell me about it. We've got to come up with a renewable energy source before that happens. Like wind or hydroelectric. I think solar energy probably has the greatest potential. Why are these birds so much smarter than like 90% of politicians? Alright. Crows 2022, please. That's what we really need. Alright. We're getting a Paper Mario crow emote for this channel. I'm doing that as soon as this stream is over. We're gonna use the crow when somebody's just dropping facts. Alas, this twilight world is too full of pain and contradiction, too full of broken dreams. Perhaps I was only given wings so that I could fly, so that I could flee the terror of mundanity. Damn, that bird's having an existential crisis. Oh, there are more. Hello, gentlemen. I've been waiting for you. So that Mario guy meeting with the mayor, he's actually the bad guy, right? And nobody even knows. Humans are so dumb it makes me want to peck their noses. The only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked under creepy steeple, I hear. Because, you know, if no one knows your name, then you can use unstoppable magic. But if someone says your real name to you, then your magic will stop working. So, I wonder how all this is going to end up then. Well, I mean, I guess we have our answer. Did you hear that? If we search under creepy steeple, maybe we can find out that guy's real name. Let's go to Creepy Steeple. Yeah, let's do it. Our only friend is Vivian. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. I would have done this back in town, but that wouldn't have looked very good, would it? He has returned. So, this is the one who stole your name and body. He looks sort of familiar to me. Alright, can the chatter. Here's the deal. You get your chance, then I stomp you. If you guess my real name, then you get your body and name back. Fire away, no name. Alright. Michaela, it's your turn. What's his name? You thought the moon was talking to me? No, this isn't Avatar. I wonder if, like, for speedruns of this game, if you go in knowing his name ahead of time, does he actually, like... It's something... Oh, wait. As soon as I realized that P was gone, I'm pretty sure it's dupless. And they actually do not let you put it in, because the P is missing. I'm putting in my bet right now. It's Duplis. D-O-O-P-L-I-S. But for now, he is Dulis. Or it might be two S's. It's either one S or two S's, but I'm pretty sure it's Duplis. Wrongamundo, little nobody. Who'd name the kid that? Prepare for doom, Slick. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And don't even think about running from battle here. No running. Funny thing. Very funny thing. What if running? Bye, bitch. Aw, that's no fun. He must have been hiding there in ambush, waiting for you to show up. Well, forget him. Let's go get your name back. I agree. Ignore all of the Goombas on the way. I was about to say Koopas, but I'm not that dumb. Most of the time. Sometimes yes, most of the time no. Let's go. I wish there were more crows to talk to on the way, honestly. Like, those tech-savvy, politically motivated crows. I love them. Alright. You know what? Normally, I would just not deal with these fights, but it's a perfect time to try out Vivian's stuff. Oh, press the button that appears on the screen? Okay. That's a weird one, and we'll have to get used to it. The fire will steadily do damage. Oh. Am I finally going to get one of these that's actually useful? No. Bye. Oh, we're getting boosted star points. So we're getting 2 before this blessing. How many do we get now? 4. Okay, so it's either going to be like a flat, small increase, or it's going to double them whenever I get that bonus. So it's either going to be like kind of trash or hilarious. Alright. So Vivian should be able to fire punch this dude. Or, sorry, Shade Fist. Can you... Oh, never mind. Vivian cannot Shade Fist that lad. Why is... Who turned on the fog machine? Alright. Power Smash. Can you actually, Michaela, would you mind sending me a message somewhere to be like, hey, don't forget about that, stupid? Because I do not want to forget about Crow Emote. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh. Oh, the fog makes him miss sometimes, too. Very interesting. Good night, sweet prince. Man, remember back when I couldn't damage those guys? I would say good times, but they weren't. I just got the buzz on my wrist. I appreciate you sending me a message. I'm going to assume Facebook. I went in the wrong hole. I want this hole. It's a common problem. It happens more often than you'd expect. Alright. Locked up below. This seems like a locked up below kind of situation. I'm gonna feel bad about killing this guy, but I need him out of the way. You know, I want to wreak havoc and send more messages for more buzz. That does sound like something you would do. If it gets out of hand, I will be putting my watch on Do Not Disturb mode so I don't feel it anymore. I know the kind of games you play. Oh, that looked like an indication of a spot that I could do something at, but it's just where water's dripping, so that's kind of funny. I don't know if that was... Okay, hold on. We're gonna actually go into, like, the castle proper. Because there was a spot where there was, like, a hole that we could jump into at the far end. Hello, Booze. You know I love alcohol. I'm practically an alcoholic myself. Ooh. The door that's locked from the other side. Because that's the last thing we got to, was... This door is locked from the other side. And that... Knock knock, let me in. Okay, that's... There's gonna be something else that we can do with it. Also, thank you for not doing that. Alright, here. What do you guys have to say for yourselves? I don't think they're altering their behavior whatsoever. This is fine. I was hoping that maybe they would, like, do something. If I couldn't be seen. Can't decide if more drink or water. So the responsible part of me would say water. the responsible part of me isn't in charge right now, you know? Oh. Oh, shit. I didn't realize this was a thing that I could have done this whole time. Well, I mean, I actually don't know if I could have done that last time I was here. Alright. So, okay. Oh, you know, I could have done it last time I was here, but I wouldn't have been able to get to the other side of it. Because I would have needed Vivian to pull me into the shadow dimension while it slid back. Vivian and I, we make a good team, you know? Let me smash. I love how, like, when we fall, she, like, extends to the floor and then catches up afterwards. It's kind of cute. Alright. Let's go, girl. Burb. I hope he has more musings on geopolitical conflicts. Mr. Softener softens up enemies for a bit, decreasing their defense. He's so cute. Why am I such a big fan of Mr. Softener? All right. Power plus. Boost Mario's jump and hammer attacks by 1. Okay, this is actually a big deal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop Flower Saver for now, and we're gonna take Power Plus because, just heavier regular attacks. Let's get it. We got the steeple key, a key that opens a door to some room, and the letter P, a letter needed to get Mario's name and body back. We're P'ing it up. All right, Bird. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. Good morning. Scrot? What happened to those weirdos who were just here? Ah, whatever. It was almost nice to have some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that no one know his real name. Locking me up in here just because I know it. And making me guard the name's stupid missing letter. No way to treat a parrot. I really want a cracker. Dupless, you're a big meanie. When's feeding time, huh? Called it. I don't know why I remember that, like, specific piece of information. Squirrel what? Pretty bird, pretty bird. You fool. I've already heard everything. And, oh yes, the lock from the other side. We heard that. We heard you, you little birdie. Dupless, that's his name. Now let's get your name and body back from that meanie, and we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it. Vivian just wants to beat the shit out of somebody. She's got some pent-up aggression from her sisters, I'm pretty sure, and I do not blame her. You thought it said a little bitch? You know what? That's totally fair as well. Alright, so we've got the name confirmed. We've got Dupless. I wonder if Shadow Mario is allowed to use the inn. I mean, not like we really need to, actually. We're at full health. More like Dupless. Yeah, it's good one. It's comedy. I do like the wordplay with the name. Because he's like Dupless, like he is duplicitous, but he's also like a dupe, like a duplicate. It's fun, you know? It's good words. Ooh, we got 3 power on the jump attacks now. Mario is killing it. It is like a triple entendre. Mario's just got like so many entendres to deal with. Why Rock have so much health? He shrunk us? Honey, I shrunk the enemies? Alright, run as fast and as far as your little legs will take you. Well, we have 69 people in our audience. Probably less now that we've run away. They think we're cowards. As long as those rock guys aren't around, like, I'm happy to fight these lads. And by fight, I mean earth tremor. I really could have just run and, like, saved my star points for an actual important fight. But I'm nothing if not extravagantly overkill. I mean, we can kill one more of them. The others might still run. I pressed the button. Oh, even... Okay, so not pressing the button just prevents it from burning them, which wasn't even a concern here. Also, we are 1 level, or like 2 star points away from leveling up, so maybe I won't run from this fight. Yeah, bring it on. Oh yeah, these guys are going to be easy peasy. And I can just... He's already dead. I don't need to do anything. I missed the button. Or the timing on defending from that. Why did that one work? I pressed like 3 buttons before B. I was like ready on A just in case. Accidentally fat-fingered in the wrong direction, pressing X as well, and then very quickly corrected to B, and still got the credit for it somehow. Like, I'll take it, but I really shouldn't. Alright, do we make Mario strong, or do we make Mario badge points? I think we badge points. Because we are constantly fighting for more space to put badges. So I'm thinking... I don't really care about Power Rush. I would rather have more consistent attacks. So we're losing Power Rush and we're taking Flower Saver, so that we have more wiggle room to use our stronger attacks. And then life's good. Alright, Dupless. You duplicitous bastard. They see me rolling. They are disliking it. Alright, you need to get out of here. Nobody cares about you guys. I'm here for Dupless. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Why does he keep yeeting himself out of a hole in the sky? There are so many better places for him to be. Hey, Slick, time to cancel your magazine subscriptions because you're getting erased. But first, please amuse me with one more guess. It really gives me joy to watch you squirm in futility as you try to guess my name. So, hit me one more time. Well, here it is, buddy. Because you forgot that I know how to pee now. Alright, let's go. What? What did you just say? It can't be. No. Why? How? I'm feeling faint. Oh, he running. Are we gonna have to follow him all the way back out? Now it's our turn. Let's get your name and body back. Where would he go to hide? All the way back? All the way. We don't even care about these guys. We're just gonna go. I've got coins to spare. We've got a bitch to hunt, you know? It is... I don't like the amount of back and forth that has to be done here. Because what have we done so far? We've gone all the way into... We're gonna have to fight these ones. Okay. So we went all the way in to fight Dupless for the first time. We then went in, we went all the way back to town in order to find out what's going on with Dupless. We then went out all the way back to the tower to find out his name, then almost all the way back to town to tell him his name, and now we're going all the way back to his tower to fight him. Excuse me if I'm getting a little tired of going back and forth. Hey, Sabrina, thank you for the raid with 4 friends. Hope y'all had a very good time. Was it more Assassin's Creed tonight? I will also give you a little shout out here. Where's that? 99. Oh, you finished Brotherhood tonight. Nice. Hope you had a fantastic time with it. So on to Revelations next, right? That's the next one in the series? Pretty sure. But yes, to anybody, like, on the off chance that anybody here is not already following Sabrina, she is a lovely friend of mine. She's got her own Coven of Witches. Basically, our cults are in very close alignment. Go join the Coven. Alright, we're gonna punch this daisy. Because I want to see what lighting it on fire looks like. Also, we do have a 69-person audience in-game right now, so we love that. I'm gonna open up a poll so people can vote which game you play next. Man, that's fair. Oh my goodness, we just maxed out. We've got a 100-person audience. And the flower dude healed himself. You fool. Alright. Thank you. It's good to be here. With eyes on me. I feel like I would have such a hard time playing the Assassin's Creed games, like, out of order. Like, I get that, like, most of them aren't necessarily, like, heavily connected to each other story-wise. The Ezio trilogy is kind of like an exception to that. But I feel like just, like, the... no, the DS game still doesn't count. I've made my stance on this very clear to you, Michaela. I don't know. I feel like one of the things that I have a lot of struggle with is going backwards in a game series. Like, unless I have a lot of nostalgia for the game, it just feels like I'm losing features, you know? Like, there's a lot of stuff they added in later Assassin's Creed games that were very, very strong. Hey, Jen, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic night. Alright. Bring me to Dupless. Yeah, I don't know. I always feel like if I'm gonna play a series, I've got to start at the oldest game and work forwards. Because if I don't, I'm never gonna play the older games. But maybe that's just me. I whiffed the timing on that attack, but that's fine. I'm glad I went with the hammer throw attack. I missed? Oh wait, she can be tall enough to hit them. That's perfect. Boosted defense, I will take it. Honestly, I'm really glad that I have been okay, he missed. Okay, I thought I'd figured out their attack pattern. I didn't. I went a little too early. Okay, that's totally fair, actually. The last one I like properly put time into is I did a bit of Black Flag, but honestly, like the ship-to-ship combat was not something that I really was vibing with, unfortunately, in Assassin's Creed 3. And then when they kind of made it a focus in Assassin's Creed 4, that plus the ending of Assassin's Creed 3 was enough to kind of like burn me out of the series, and I really haven't touched it since, unfortunately. I want to go back and actually play them. They're on my list to play sooner or later, but it's just rough, you know? I don't want to deal with all the bats. You didn't like the shift stuff either. It's what made you stop playing Rogue. Yep. It just sucks, because like I love the concept of the games. But then they... Yeah, like they took probably my least favorite aspect of one of them. And like I'm really glad that people loved that and they got a whole game of it. Did not work for me. Yeah, no, like it was really rough. And of course, like I guess with the way the story went in Assassin's Creed 3, I'm not really invested in the story anymore. So like I guess I'm not really losing anything if I skip to a more recent Assassin's Creed game, but still. You want some motivation to play? I challenge you finish the next AC you play before me. It's gonna be a while before I get to any of them, to be completely honest with you. I think I own the entire series at this point. Okay, good, I was right. I was so worried that I was gonna get to the top of this tower and Dupless wasn't gonna be here, and I would have absolutely no clue where he was hiding out. Your suggestion, we choose a game, both play it, start streaming, playing at the same time, take breaks at the same time, see who gets through the story first. That sounds fun. You and I are going to have to talk about that off stream. I don't know, like, I know this idea came up with specifically Assassin's Creed games, but I think there are some games that could be just very fun for that. Just like mostly blind racing even. Or just playing a game we both love. Hey, you again, eh, Slick? You're pretty stubborn to follow me all the way out here. You originally had it because Nick wanted to do Tomb Raider on stream? Solid. Alright, we'll see if we can figure out a game that we're both vibing with. Also, sorry, I do want to bring attention, Michaela, I did see your message. Your phone autocorrected population to pollution and you can't say it's wrong. Oh, Sabrina, I'm gonna have to talk to the crows when we get back. Oh no, we're probably gonna get the Crystal Star and get booted out of this world as soon as we beat Dupless here. Damn it. The crows in this are fantastic. Sabrina, at some point I will send you a clip of what the crows in this world were talking about. Alright. Fine. Fine. I see. I get it. Let's just put an end to this, shall we? Alright, kids, put on your fighting gloves. Woohoo, it's a me! Sure thing, Mario. Why do they all believe in this man? We're right there with you. This creep couldn't take us on his own, so he teamed up with a shadow siren. Well, we certainly won't be letting him do anything to our little Mario. You're gonna taste the pain, Gonzalez style, shadow guy. Can't believe he's turned all my friends against me. Very good, my loyal ones. How dare this nameless nobody challenge the great Mario? Mario? The guy who stole your name and body is Mario. No, the guy who stole my name and body is Dupless. I'm Mario. That means you're Mario. Yeah, actually. I can't believe it. All this time I was helping Mario. I feel like an idiot. What's going on here, huh? Fight with your girlfriend? Well, don't expect any sympathy from us, ghoulies. Am I gonna have to fight all 5 of them? Yuck, 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 yuck. See? Your friends ditch you because you don't have the charisma of me, Super Mario. Oh, she's gone. Like, she just straight up left. Alright, well... I could just multi-bounce them. Dole out the pain on both sides. Ouch. Speaking of doling out the pain... Alright, Goombella, you're fired. I don't know how to defend against my own attacks. Apparently I got real good, though. I'm sorry, sis. This Mario is the only person who's ever been kind to me. Let's go. Mario, I'm fighting by your side from now on. Okay, so she just pieced out to tell her sisters that she's ditching them. I've made my choice, and I'm not turning back. We love that from Vivian. Let's go. She's officially one of us now. Alright, sorry Goombella, but that multi-bounce is not fun to deal with. So we're gonna light you on fire. Sorry Goombella. There we go. Don't that Goomba's on fire at me. It's funny, but don't. Again, I pressed the wrong button, but somehow it worked. Alright, now Mario is also on fire. Boo? Why? Oh no, Goombella's down. Mario, I totally failed you. Oh, she's so dead. Why is the invisible symbol so cute? It should not be. Alright, we're gonna... What can we even do? We could power lift this turn. Align the cursor with the good panels and press A. Come on. Wonderful. Okay, so Mario's stronger by 2 and Vivian's stronger... Or no, sorry, both attack by 2 and both defense by 1. Sure. So that attack is going to miss, but it's fine. Because really we care about... Oh, he swapped partners. Alright. I wasn't prepared to defend against that. But it's fine, because now Dupless is not invisible anymore. Which means... It's time. Five damage. Let's go. We'll just keep setting him on fire until it works. Mario, these guys are tough. Watch yourself. Yeah. Oh, Mario was able to defend against that. Vivian had a bit of a rougher time. Oh. No. Why? How? We've done it. We've murdered Mario. Ah! Mario. Koops is gonna have PTSD after this. Oh, it's the birthday boy. Huh? Look, we're doing great. Oh, he's such a sad boy. A sad lad. At one point it was a mad lad, but now he's a sad lad. Rats! You killjoys! And so he throws himself off the tower? He ran away. I mean, wait, just what the heck is going on here? That wasn't the real Mario? Yeah, you're fired, by the way. Did we get shell-winked? Okay, that was... You've... Not your best work, Koops. How could I ever mistake my dear Mario for another? Oh, silly Flurry. So, who's this girl, huh? Isn't she one of the shadow sirens you guys mentioned? Why would Gonzalez pair up with one of those creeps? Well, Alright, Mario, you can explain everything. Oh, Mario, thanks for sticking up for me. Well, thanks to her, I guess you came through this okay. No sweat, right? I'm still wary about mainly Goombella and Koops. Flurry and Loon, they were still with Dupless when he was me, but they were more skeptical and didn't directly fight me. Listen, Mario, sorry about earlier. I'd be happy to travel with you if you'll have me. Yeah, Vivian has really joined the party now. Perfect. This is for you. Alright. We might... Okay, we got a Crystal Star. Your star power is now 5, and Mario has learned a special move, Art Attack. I don't know what Art Attack does, but I like the sound of it. It sounds like Heart Attack, and I want my enemies to have those sometimes. You've seen the new Mario movie trailer? Oh, yeah, no, I watched that shit right away. My personal thoughts, I am on board with everything except Chris Pratt's voice as Mario. That's gonna need time to grow on me. And I don't know what it is, but Mario's face just looks weird to me. I honestly think just making his eyes a little bigger and like fill up a little more of his face would just fix that entirely for me. But I don't know. Other than that, looks fantastic, like visually amazing. I friggin' love Jack Black as Bowser. Top tier stuff. And I'm really excited to hear more of Charlie Day as Luigi. We got like a little hint of him near the end, and I need it. But yes, I will be going to see that like opening weekend for sure. Alright, Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars. That leaves a mere 3 more to find. And that means his quest to collect all the crystal stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend Vivian. But what about Beldam and Marilyn? And what became of the doppelganger Dupless? First movie in a long time you want to go to theaters to see for sure? I'm kind of sad because there are ones that I wanted to see in theaters that didn't come to the theaters near me. It makes me very upset. I didn't get to go see Everything Everywhere All at Once on a big screen. Agree that it looks visually great and that Mario's face looks a little weird. I think it's probably too late for them to fix it, and it's not like such a glaring obvious issue that I think they're going to go out of their way to do it. I think like Sonic was truly horrifying. Mario's just like... It's already kind of grown on me a little bit. Well, not really grown on me, but like stopped bothering me as much, I guess. Eh. Vivian is so very late. Where has that scatterbrain been all this time? Gah. Okay, bye, Dupless. See you later. Oh, I forget, we have interludes in between this chapter and next. We're gonna have some Peach and computer romance time, and we're gonna have whatever Bowser's getting up to. Are you sure about this? Speak up, X-Naut. Yes, sir, quite sure. I poured over all our research of the Thousand-Year Door, and it appears the sealing power has definitely been weakening, as Beldam said. Finally, the Treasure of Legend. Thought I heard my door opening. Finally, the Treasure of Legend. The ancient power of darkness will soon be ours. Listen, and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star Search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum. Got it, sir. Me too, buddy. Soon I will have the power that has slept for a millennium. So very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the X-Naut regime. And then I, Grodus, will build a new world. A perfect, ideal world. Yes, a world made by me, about me, and for me. That doesn't sound ideal, buddy. You're kinda missing the mark. He's got that, like, Mr. Krabs laugh. Oh, we're skipping right to Peach coming to tech. Did you call me? Well, what shall I do today? Will it be dancing, perhaps? Disguising? Or will I sing a song or something? I am conflicted. Huh? These are very long pauses. What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. Which is more important, carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really. What do you mean? No, never mind. Please forget my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant if I make you worry. Well, in any case, let's have a quiz. Oh, she's gonna do like a BuzzFeed quiz. Find out like what flavor of soup she is. That's right, Princess Peach. Please answer the questions that I am about to ask you. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as usual. It's with you all of a sudden, huh? Now, the first question. What will happen if you collect 7 crystal stars? The 1,000-year door opens. Correct. Now, the second question. Okay, so this is just a quiz for Nintendo to make sure that people are actually paying attention to the story and know what they're doing. What is the goal of Grodus, leader of the Xnauts? Conquer the world. Correct. Now, the third question. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? Tech, is this... Princess, please answer. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? I want it to be 100 million coins or an extremely rare badge, but I feel like it's actually going to be a 1,000-year-old demon soul. Which means they imprisoned the demon there when it was a baby. Correct. Now, the fourth question. What does Sir Grodus wish to do with his ancient demon's soul? Oh. Cherish it always. Now he's going to bring it back to life. Correct. Now, the fifth question. What is required to seal up the demon again? A legendary sword, magic spell. I have a feeling it's going to be crystal stars. Correct. You have correctly answered all 5 questions. Now you may use the communicator. Tech, was it okay for you to tell me such things? Please input the message you wish to send. Okay, so this was one of those, like, of course I know. Do you know? And he just gave me, like, the easiest multiple choice quiz to, like, relay information to me. Tech is a bro. We love Tech. I'll help him get a girl. Okay, I'm done. Could you send it? Hydrate from Sabrina. Thank you very much. This one's for you. The message has been sent. That is all for now. Please go back to the room. Thank you. Oh, she looks so happy. Look at her. Little smile. You're still a weird computer, Tech. Okay, you don't have to hit him with the backhanded compliment every time. Good night, Princess Peach. He doesn't deserve that. Alright, we'll save all game progress. We'll find out what Bowser's up to, and then real quick, we're gonna go visit those crows. So that Sabrina knows what I'm talking about here. Oh, he's coming back from Glitzville. Or he's trying to go to Glitzville? My lord, I've received reports of a great secret in the floating town of Glitzville. Let's ride the cheap blimp there. Come now. They don't have a ticket. They're gonna have to go talk to Don Pianta. You there. 2 tickets. 1 great and evil king and 1 sweet young thing. Good gravy. Bowser, the evil king, and a deluded old hag. Life's too short. Did he just jump in front of the train? He's lucky it wasn't moving. What did he just say? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate. Cheapskate. Because he's a cheap sheep. Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go? Did he get kidnapped? That'd be ironic. Oh no, is he just flying there himself? He does have his own ride, I guess. Ah, forget that wimpy blimpy. I'll be riding this, baby. Sorry, wimpy blimpy got me. I snuck into Glitzville once before, so I know the way. No problemo. You go easy on your old limbs and take the slow ride on the blimp, Grandma. Man, everybody's calling her old. It's not undeserved, but oh no. Her broom despawned. Wait, Lord Bowser, please. Aw. Now my special dirigible deluxe brown bag cami lunch will go to waste. Oh no, she packed a lunch for him? Oh. But I mean, he is enjoying the wind in his hair, the clouds in the background. Is clown car malfunctioning? Oh, that don't sound good. What's that warning light? Oh, don't tell me. Arg. Oh, straight into the ocean. The man is going to drown. Ready to roll. Good thing there's infinite Bowsers. Oh, it's a water level. Why does... Ooh. Why does fire work underwater? Asking for a friend. Is Bowser just that strong? Oh. We've killed him. That's the secret. Bowser just dies. At this, like, the slightest hint of anything happening. Oh, he's so tiny. What have we done? It's alright, we can make it out of here. They're airdropping X-Nauts on me? Uncalled for. Alright, get me out of here. No. Are you serious? Is Bowser... Is small Bowser too small to get in the pipe? Okay, I had to bounce upwards. You fool. You fool. Okay. Nailed it. He's so tiny. Finish. Good job. I don't know where the castle came from. Oh, he just went back to... He just went back to, the port. That was terrible. I gotta get in shape. Who's... Ah! It's Bowser, the Koopa King. Winner. Gagnant. Oh, she got so much merch. She got the balloon. She got the... What? Why does the headband have Rock Hawk on it? There you are, Lord Bowser. What are you doing here? I've been looking all over. If I may ask, where have you been, your sogginess? Swimming. Really? Neat. As for me, Glitzville was fantastic. The fights were so cool. I was overcome. Why, even at my age, I was shaking what my mama gave me. And then, the hot dogs. Oh my gracious, yummerly. You have fun too, hmm? Oh, she doesn't deserve this. She's gonna join Mario by the end of this as well. Everybody that gets abused ends up with Mario. Lord Bowser, is that a no? It was terrible, you hear me? I swallowed a dang blooper. I wanted to have fun. But forget it, it's over. Go get me some solid info on Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars, now! Oh. She was just having a good time. She was shaking what her mama gave her. Even at her old age. Alright, please tell me it puts me right by the pipe to get back into Twilight Town. Oh, wait. We may not leave Twilight Town right away. I can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time. So we were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario. After all you've done for our town, did we hurt your feelings? Maybe a little. Well, alright. It's okay to be in touch with your feelings. So then, you've brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you. Hey, Mario, we need to get back to Rogueport, right? Let's go. Please come back to visit anytime you like. Oh, I'm going to be coming back. Oh, good. I don't even need to leave. I am not going to be coming back. All right, Sabrina. These freaking crows. So they have conversations when we're not around. Funny you should mention that, actually. I'm thinking of developing a pay site called Paper Mario Weekly. Yeah, it would provide real-time updates on Mario's location and activity. Hey, that's a good idea. See, there's always a market if you can meet the user's needs like that. Okay, last time they were talking about like their download speeds because they upgraded their internet. Do they all have different dialogue now? Oh yeah? What's the current efficiency conversion rate for solar power? Well, it's still down around 10%, but that number's only going to go up, you know? I wouldn't consider it feasible for commercial ventures until it gets up to 30% or so. And then you've still got the problem of the sun never coming up in this village. Okay, so it seems like it's continuations of their last conversations. Because the first guys were talking about, like, websites and like, social media. The second guys were talking about, like, clean energy and how fossil fuels are destroying the planet. And yet, tiny sparks of hope gleam in this dim existence like pearls in the murk. The smallest glow of kindness shines so brightly in this infinite darkness. Perhaps I have wings so that I might fly to this small light. That guy's just real philosophical. I don't think we talked to these ones before. I missed them earlier. I don't know what they were talking about before. He sure is, and he's even going to one of those test prep centers. I say it's all worth it if he gets into Crowell University or somewhere else good. My, perhaps Bob and I should start saving for our little Billy's college fund. Birds are talking about sending their kids to college? Damn, these birds have their lives together. A little birdie told me that the Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom got kidnapped again. They must have her locked up safe and sound somewhere far away, huh? But still. That Peach is cute and all, but come on. Any girl that gets kidnapped every weekend is just gonna break your heart, you know? Not that Mario ever gets sick of saving her. That guy's a total glutton for punishment. I can't believe they've actually addressed it in an official Mario game. I was not expecting that. Kudos. Alright, back to Rogueport. We're gonna hear about Luigi's great adventures, and then we're gonna save and quit for the night. Because I want to know what my boy Luigi's been up to. Oh. Would that be an email from Princess Peach? Yeah, let's go. My dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It is the spirit of a demon. The X-Nauts plan to revive this 1,000-year-old monster and use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the 1,000-year door. They'll find this demon's spirit, but the only thing that can keep it locked away is the crystal stars themselves. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario. You must put a stop to their horrible plans. Princess Peach. An ancient demon spirit. Yep. It's, dang, am I right? It's mad unfortunate. Alright. Come on, Loon. Okay, apparently we just have to jump like losers. This has been a fun session. Lots of weird shit going on. Oh, wait. We can do something here. There's something we can do. There's something we can do. There's a shop up there. Oh, the badge guy. Also, we can do this now for easier locomotion. The badge lad. All right. So he sells badges in exchange for star pieces. And he usually has some, I mean, he's got some nice ideas. Unfortunately, I can't afford the ones that I really want. Yeah, I know I'm lame for changing my mind. I'm literally the worst. But get me up to town so we can find Luigi. We gotta find out what he's been up to. This is the most important part of the game, is learning about Luigi's adventures. I'm still mad they never... You saw that, right? Up there, top left. Dude's just vibing. I wonder if there's any way to get up there. Can I? Okay, I can't get under there. I was kind of curious if I could like get underneath and talk to that guy. There's just a dude on the roof. Okay, I don't think there's any way that I currently can get to that rooftop, which is a shame, because I want to know what's up there and what that guy is doing. All right, we're gonna upgrade a friend real quick. We have enough that we can level up Vivian. Fiery drinks to attack all enemies with fire. Yeah, I'll take it. Give me the Shizibby Shizubi. I don't know how I feel about that phrase, but we're going to stick with it. Because I am a man of my word. Oh, she's so happy all the time. I love her. Then you may go. There we go. She's stronger. A little more attack, a little more defense. And a new like move. Solid combination of things. All right, where Luigi? Where he at? Also, all right, the dude who wanted an investment for oil money has vanished. Oh, Boat. That's fine. I feel like that might be related to where we're heading next. Just a gut feeling that this boat that has appeared out of nowhere is something that we're going to be using. All right, where Luigi though? Bring him to me. Yeah, I'm glad you understand. Boat. It is one word, pronounced in 2 syllables. Oh, also we can check our lottery number while we're here. Today's winning number, 8493. Okay, again. Again. We're so close, but not quite there. Where does one find... Hey, if I was looking for a brother, where would he be? I might actually real quick look up where he's supposed to be. Because I don't want to spend like 20 minutes looking around for him. Give Mario the 1,000-year door. It literally doesn't tell me the site that I'm looking at. It's like, hey, oh, found him. Oh, his friend. I'm Torque. And don't think for a second this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for 1 second before he completely totals it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story, obviously. Alright, tell me about Circuit Break Island, my dude. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out that they held kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding the award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they give to the winner, it was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then and there the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before, so I thought I'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. These drivers were crazed, but I worked up my courage and I signed up anyway. And my race day finally came. I got one of the best karts, the big green 01. I took my position at the start line. The light went green. I stomped the accelerator and something bad happened. I was in reverse. The big green 01 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off mid-screen. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other karts crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off my trophy and I added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me towards Jazzafraz town in the east. Then I heard that voice. Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess, random words would form poetry if spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Look at Vivian sleeping. She looks so peaceful. I almost feel bad that we're about to wake her up. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after all that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport, and that's what's been up with me. She's so precious. If you want to hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Alright, solid next chapter in Luigi's story. That's a good one. Yeah, he brought the Boat. He did indeed. I have a feeling we'll be the ones hijacking it and using it for our own adventure, though. Alright, well, I feel like that was a solid stream. I know last time we started in Twilight Town, but again, with issues, we basically didn't do anything last session. But yeah, I'm now even more confident that what I did fixed my internet problems, because we streamed for a little over 2 hours with not a single dropped frame throughout. So I'm just going to keep streaming like this. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been a fantastic time. I'm going to real quick see if there's anybody that is raidable. Anybody, you know what? I got introduced to Elena Monster earlier this week, and it's just very comfy, chill vibes over there, and she's currently doing an art stream. And, you know, I think this is the first art stream that she's doing, so I figured we'll go and give her some support. We're gonna head over and see Elena Monster. Make sure you guys say hi from me. I'm gonna be there myself for a little bit. And I truly hope you all have a fantastic evening, because I'm gonna do my best to do the same. So, thank you guys. Have a fantastic night, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.